Hi, I'm Alex, and today I want to share an unusual 30-second fat burning tip with you. And it's a tip that costs you no money, it's absolutely free, and you have everything you need for this homemade fat burner in your kitchen right now. And when you hear this tip, you may laugh out loud or even think that I'm joking, but as wild as it'll seem, it was in fact featured in a study conducted by the Department of Human Nutrition, Foods, and Exercise at Virginia Tech University. So just wait and hear me out. I'll explain why it works and tell you exactly how to get more fat burning tips just like it. So here's what you have to do. Ready? Get up in the morning, head to your freezer, grab some ice, and put it in a 24-ounce glass. Then pour fresh water into the glass and drink it down. Repeat this 2 more times in the day and always 2 hours after eating a meal. That's it. You know what? Did you expect something crazy or maybe more fancy sounding than that? Sorry to make fat burning sound so easy, but check this out. I've got 21 more fat burning tips compiled into a book that I call Fat Burning BioKeys, and each of them can help you burn extra calories. Now, how many calories can be burned with these BioKeys? Well, of course, that depends on your size and your activity level, but participants in the study that I just mentioned earlier said they burned anywhere from 400 to 1,100 calories per day, and they achieved these results by doing this ice water trick as well as some of the other BioKeys that I'll tell you how to access here in this free video. Now let's put that kind of calorie burn into perspective. That's far more than most people can burn during even an intense workout, and that's more than most people try to diet off by making calorie-cutting food changes to lose weight. So let's take this one step further. Each pound of fat in the human body is 3,500 calories. So, burning an extra 400 to over 1,000 calories per day over the course of a full year, that can equal a whole lot of fat. I bet I have your attention now. So this time, starting today, you could burn off calories just by unlocking your body's ability to burn more fat with these BioKeys. Naturally, a healthy meal plan and fun activities helps the body burn even more calories, but with these BioKeys, some of which you're going to learn about in this free video, they don't involve either of those things. They're just very clever body tricks that burn extra calories. And like I mentioned before, these clever BioKeys, they were also proven by the American College of Sports Medicine to lower insulin resistance, which leads to obesity. You see, the higher your insulin levels are, the more the body tends to promote weight gain. These BioKeys, they're also shown to increase the body's metabolism and its natural fat burning abilities. So they help you burn off really stubborn belly fat or hard to lose fat from other parts of your body. Now, these other BioKeys, well, frankly, they're kind of boring. Stuff like SIRT and lipid nutrient mobilization, yeah, that boring. Yet, who cares? These BioKeys are super simple for you to use, and you can have 21 BioKeys that you can start using right away. I like to think of this as the smart person's diet. Okay, so let's talk about the first BioKey, ice water. How does that burn off fat? Now, this is actually very simple science, but again, it sounds kind of boring. But again, who cares, as long as it works. Now, have you ever heard the scientific definition of what a calorie is? We tend to think of calories as bad things we eat or things we count, yet neither of these are true in the scientific sense. As stated by the Department of Human Biology at Maastricht University in the Netherlands, a calorie is merely the amount of heat required to raise the temperature of 1 gram of water by 1 degree Celsius. No kidding, that's all a calorie is and all it's ever been since the birth of time. So logically, we just have to raise our core temperature a bit to burn 1 calorie. And that's actually my fifth BioKey, thermogenesis, which is just a really fancy word for increased body heat. So it takes 1 scientific calorie to raise 1 gram of water by 1 degree Celsius in standard conditions. And 1 gram of water equals 1 milliliter of water. So hang with me here. Since ice water is close to 0 degrees Celsius, it takes 37 calories to raise 1 milliliter of it from 0 to 37 degrees Celsius, or the typical basal core temperature of your body. Now, of course, the exact amount of calories burned does vary depending on many factors, like the person's body temperature at the time and the exact temperature of the water. And so, our 30 odd ounces of ice water can burn up to 70 calories from your body's energy stores just by drinking it. So what, you might think? 70 calories. Well, consider this. 70 calories over the course of a year is 25,550 calories. And remember, for each pound of fat, there are 3,500 calories. Or to make it even more clear, 25,550 calories is worth over 7 pounds of pure fat. Now, of course, when burning 70 extra calories per day, not all energy burned will come 100% from fat, part would be from the food you ate that day, etc., but you get the idea here. So consider this. If I said, guess what? I know someone who lost 7 pounds this year, which is a slight change in their diet, drinking ice water, and spent just 30 seconds a day doing it, would that get your attention? Because that's just one of my 21 different fat-burning BioKeys. And just to put that into perspective again, a 200-pound man would need to run nearly 8 miles to burn off just 1,000 calories, and a 140-pound woman would need to run over 11 miles to burn just 1,000 calories. Or you can think of this as over 10 days worth of food on the standard 2,000 calorie a day diet. Now, are you starting to see the power of these simple biokeys? Imagine how painful it would be to cut out 500 calories a day out of your diet, or how about 1,000 calories a day? Believe me, I've done it and it's no fun. But you can imagine how excited I got when I realized I could flip these biokeys and get similar results like exercising or starving myself with 1,000 less calories of food per day. The equivalent of 2 big, juicy cheeseburgers, 5 bowls of vanilla ice cream, or 4 candy bars. And in just a few minutes from now, I'm going to show you how you can get a hold of and start using all 21 fat-burning biokeys in just minutes a day. And if I might say so, trying to diet and exercise before you discover what I'm going to share with you might not actually be the best way or the fastest way to lose weight. So by all means, keep watching, because first there's something you need to hear before we go any further. Now let me share a little bit about my own journey from obesity to fitness and how I stumbled on this 30-second hack that literally changed my life. And don't worry, I'm not going to bore you with my health horror stories like being obese or my constant health issues at a fairly young age. Instead, I'm going to tell you about Natalie. Natalie was this girl I had a massive crush on in my early 30s, and I really wanted a date with her, so I tried everything I could to get one. I complimented her, spoke honestly to her, I listened to her when she had a bad day, I even bought her flowers on her birthday. But every single time I tried to ask her out, she always had plans. So I knew something wasn't working. I said to myself, hey, I'm a nice guy, successful, genuine, intelligent. Sure, I'm a bit chunky, but, I finally decided to put an end to the questions by having my friend Steve ask Natalie about me. And I swear, I felt like I was back in junior high school, just a much larger and more uncomfortable version of my younger self. But when I heard the verdict, my life changed instantly. My friend said, Alex, Natalie thinks you're a terrific guy, a good friend, friend word, but she doesn't date fatties. Yeah, man, she calls you a fatty. Not in a mean way. She wasn't trying to be mean, but polite, I guess. Now, polite? Are you kidding me? Fatty? Me? Yeah, fatty, me. And I'm not ashamed to admit it, but I actually cried for hours that night. The harsh reality I had to face was that I let myself go. And listen up, that moment changed my life. Almost as much as what happened a few months later. Because a few months later, I found out that it wasn't my fault after all. I uncovered the reason I didn't want to eat wisely or move much, and it wasn't due to letting myself down. So something had to change to increase my energy, so I felt like making better food choices and would actually enjoy being more active. But I knew from my past that it could not be another diet or exercise program, because I'd literally tried everything you could think of, from Atkins to Z-Trim, A to Z. And it wasn't until a very wise and actually pretty funny friend of mine told me the real reason behind why diets always let us down. And I'm going to share it with you here. Now, you might find yourself laughing out loud after you hear it, and that's okay. Sometimes the truth is pretty funny. Do you know why all diets fail? It's because they all have one thing in common. They all contain food. So what, you might be saying? Well, just listen up, and I bet the light bulb goes off in your head too, just like it did in mine after I discovered this little hidden gem. Now, as published by the European Journal of Endocrinology, food is one of the most powerful substances on Earth. Plain old food causes tremendously powerful chemical reactions in the body. Sugar, for example, has been shown to be more addictive than some drugs. And let's not forget that sugar isn't just the refined granulated stuff, it's also in many of the foods we eat. Now, this won't surprise you to hear, but you can't quit eating food. You have to modify instead. Now, unlike quitting smoking, which can be done cold turkey, modifying can be a lot more challenging. You need food every day, several times a day in fact, but no one needs coffee or cigarettes, no one. Now, you can see why diets are such a letdown and a challenge for so many people. They're asking us to quit eating something that we need. And even more crazy than that, get this, researchers have found that just saying the name of certain foods like chocolate or pizza can cause insulin to increase and digestive juices to start forming in the stomach. And smelling these foods can have an even more powerful biological effect. Now, you can see how incredible this substance called food really is, and that makes dieting more than a challenge. It makes dieting virtually unnatural, and that's why my solution does not involve making any major changes in your diet. Because let me let you in on a little secret. Studies are discovering that the fastest way to burn fat is not dieting, and it's not even exercise. And I'll tell you what exactly it is in about a minute here, so keep watching. And no, it's nothing that you swallow either. I've told you why quitting some of the foods we eat too much of can be harder than quitting a drug. Yet there's another reason why dieting alone is not the fastest way to burn off excess fat. While dieting can result in some fat loss if done right and done long enough to see progress, it first has to force your body to chemically change from being a sugar burner to being a fat burner. And that's why you may lose weight on a diet fairly quickly, but little of it is actually fat. Your body is not in fat burning mode because none of its fat burning keys are set to the unlocked position. You see, fat burning flips some of these biokeys slowly over time, and yes, dieting done correctly can accelerate fat burning like crazy, but yet it's still not the fastest way to get your fat burning mechanism started, and neither is exercise. As proven by the Department of Human Nutrition, Food and Exercise at Virginia Tech University in the US, exercise the way most folks do it burns sugar, blood sugar, and stored sugar in the muscles and liver called glycogen, and carbohydrates you eat throughout the day. So that means your body is going to start craving more of these starches and sugars if you're doing exercise the way most people are doing it. And again, exercise done correctly is a great fat burner, but even done correctly, exercise requires those internal switches I mentioned, or at least most of them, to be set to the on position first. So let me illustrate this in what I like to call the dieter's vicious circle. First, you start a diet, and then this is almost always before several of your body's most vital fat burning switches are turned on. The diet usually is high in starchy foods, which keeps you in a sugar burning cycle, or too stressed to follow. And this tires out the adrenal glands, activating hormones that instruct the body to store fat, leaving the dieter dead tired. So the diet industry offers you a solution: exercise. Exercise gives you energy, right? Wrong. If your adrenal glands are shot, most exercise will just drain them more. And remember, regular exercise mostly burns sugar, leading to feeling terribly fatigued. Feeling terrible? Well, you need this miracle supplement. So you spend even more money on supplements that rarely, if ever, work. And when that lets you down, what do the diet experts recommend? Diet harder. And the circle is complete. So let me now share a better way with you, a way to rediscover energy and crank up your fat burning. Ready? As I mentioned earlier, in my research to overcome my own obesity, I uncovered what I call the 21 fat burning biokeys. These are simple adjustments to your body and your schedule that are scientifically proven to increase metabolism. And when I say scientifically proven, I really mean it. Now, you've already heard me reference quite a few scientific studies already here in this video, and that's what these little numbers are for above some of the words in these presentations. That's because they actually reference a scientific study, a specific one, and you can see the full list of scientific references below this video. I just wanted to make that clear. Now, what I'm sharing with you here really is proven to increase metabolism. And metabolism, well, that's just a $10 word that gets tossed around a lot these days, but all it really means is how efficiently your body uses energy. And energy should come primarily from your body fat, but for most of us this is not the case because our fat-burning biokeys are locked. For most of us, our primary energy comes from short-term fuel like caffeine, sugar, and starch, and your body doesn't need this junk fuel. It has plenty of stored fuel to use for energy stored on thighs, belly, legs, and arms. That's right, a better metabolism just means cranking up your body's internal engines to burn fat for fuel rather than burn junk for fuel. And here's the utterly amazing news. You can use each of these 21 internal fat-burning, energy-producing biokeys in just 30 seconds a day. That means more burned calories can happen for you in only 30 seconds at a time. 30 seconds? Really? Yes, 30 seconds. And no, I'm not crazy. I just stumbled onto something really big. Now, just to be clear, these fat-burning biokeys won't force your body to drop 20 pounds of fat overnight or anything crazy like that. And while it's true that some people may experience significant fat loss by implementing these simple techniques, their weight loss is really a fantastic side effect of one thing: the fact that they increase their energy levels naturally. For some, these changes alone may do the trick. Others also need to make better food choices and increase physical activity to see the same results. But the best part for me isn't the fat burn. It's the abundant energy that I experience as a result of these tips. Honestly, I couldn't believe it. Now I need to move more, all because I have this natural fountain of energy flowing through me all day. Not from too much coffee or some 5-hour pill that promises some kind of pep, and definitely not that jittery energy you feel if you eat too much of the wrong foods. This type of energy is as clean as a mountain river and every bit as powerful. So weight comes off naturally, without any starvation. And consider this, most people know they should be making better food choices and being more active. You want to make the better food choices for you and your family, but sometimes those carb-rich goodies seem too enticing. Plus, they're usually faster and easier to prepare. But when you have an abundance of energy and a raging metabolism, your body naturally starts to crave high-quality foods to fuel that burning inferno inside you, rather than junk food, which we all know from their name, they only have empty calories when it doesn't give your body what it needs. It's not willpower, it's not discipline. This is the result of having natural energy. And wouldn't it be wonderful to have that kind of boundless energy? Well, you can. And that's why I'm introducing Unlock Your Fat. It's the world's undiet designed to flip your energy switches on, and it works even if you're on a diet or even no diet at all. And here's what you're going to get today. There's no waiting for shipping or delays. First, you'll receive the 30-Second Diet Handbook. In this easy-to-read ebook, you will discover all the science and mystery behind how these 21 biokeys work together to form a fat melting powerhouse. You'll get instant access to this book today, no waiting, thanks to the power of our digital book delivery system. And if you desire a printed copy, you can pick one up at our cost in the members-only download area after you order today. The Unlock Your Fat Diet Kit includes more than just our 30-second diet handbook. You'll also get the 30-second diet power check. This unique checklist and body assessment tells you exactly where you are right now, how much fat you're burning now, and how flipping certain biokeys can boost your results. By starting with your power check assessment, you'll begin today with absolute confidence in where you are and exactly where you can go with these hacks. Plus, you'll also receive the 30-second diet energy plan, your personal guide to biokeys that work best for you and your body type. Now, we know that every body is different and your body must be treated as unique. So our energy plan gives you that personal touch by suggesting how your body type may best benefit from specific biokeys, taking the guesswork out of the process for you entirely. 30-second diet kit is complete with your copy of the 30-second diet cheat sheets. These take you anywhere cliff notes will help ensure that you never question what to do or when to do it. You'll have all the answers in your pocket or purse. The retail value for the entire 30-second diet kit is $127. However, today you're in for a much better deal. Now, before I let you in on your discount, I want to make sure that you realize my commitment to over-delivering, giving you more than you expect, so you'll also be receiving these highly personalized bonuses worth over $300 for free. Personal bonus 1, your copy of the 13 fat burning killers. Now, without a doubt, I bet you're committing at least 4 or 5 of these fat burning sins right now. And what's really crazy is that you may be thinking they're actually good for you. This book blows the lid off the confusion and gives you the simple tips to eliminate all 13 fat burning metabolism crashing killers forever. And personal bonus number 2, 30 days full personal one-on-one coaching from one of our registered dietitians. Okay, you may want to go a step further and make some better food choices too. Or maybe you just need help with a few biokeys, or perhaps you just need someone to listen and give you solid advice. Use our gift of 30 days with one of our registered dietitians however you see fit. It's personal chatting via email with a qualified nutritionist and expert in the 21 biokeys, 30 days free on us. And for those of you who want to go all the way, we're tossing in weekly consultations for 30 days with personal professional trainer, free. Maybe you're ready to start becoming more active and need some motivation or advice, or perhaps you're already active and want to personalize your workouts. Again, this bonus is yours to use as you see fit. Finally, as one last super bonus, you'll get lifetime updates to the 30-second diet. As I uncover more biokeys, you'll reap the rewards for free, just for taking action today. I'll make sure you get every future biokey discovery free, plus I'll toss in weekly emails from me on how to best use the 30-second diet too. Now look below this video now. By taking action today, you'll actually receive the entire package, the 30-second diet, plus all of the personalized bonuses for only this amount. And you'll get our Energy Plus guarantee. If you're not utterly thrilled with the energy and fat burning results the 30-second diet delivers to you, just email us within 60 days and we'll gladly refund every penny. Plus, you can actually keep all the bonus books just for giving our system a shot. Just click the Add to Cart button below the video now and you can turn on all 21 fat burning biokeys in just 30 short seconds a day. Dieters need something different, something real, something that works. And this works. Guaranteed or your money back. So click the Add to Cart button below this video now and you too can turn on all 21 fat burning switches in just 30 short seconds a day. Now remember, this is not a radical work until you drop exercise plan, and you won't be drinking wheatgrass shakes or anything yucky like that, and you won't be doing anything remotely painful, difficult, or even time demanding. We're talking 30 literal seconds a day to start getting real results you can see and feel every day of every week. Click the Add to Cart button below and I'll see you inside the members area.